Students, let us do a problem on h parameter. Question is, find the h parameter of the network shown in figure. So here a two-port network is shown. V1 and V2 are marked. Ports are A dash, B dash. Different resistors are connected. You want to find out the h parameter. First of all, what you have to do is, you have to write the voltage and current equation. In the case of h parameter, we will take the voltage of first port and current of second port. So first of all, let us write the equation, that is V1 equal to and I2 equal to. So V1 will be expressed in terms of I1 and V2, and I2 will be expressed in terms of I1 and V2. So the equation is V1 equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. I2 will be equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Here, when you are putting V2 equal to 0, you will get H11, H12 and when V2 equal to 0, you will get H11 and H21. So H11 will have equation V1 by I1. H21 will have the equation I2 by I1. Similarly, when you are putting I1 equal to 0, you will get H12 and H22. So H12 equal to V1 by V2. H22 will be equal to I2 by V2. So these are the equations. Next, you have to start doing the problem. For that, first of all, you are taking this equation, that is H11 equal to V1 by I1 at V2 equal to 0. What is its meaning? We are short circuiting the port 2 dash. That is its meaning, right? So we are drawing the circuit which is given in the question, and we are short circuiting BB dash terminals and marking V2 equal to 0 here. So by using this circuit, we have to find out this H11 parameter. You can clearly see that here this short circuit is placed in parallel with the 4 ohm. What is its meaning? That means there will not be any current flow through this 4 ohm. All the current will flow through this short circuit. So there is no meaning in this 4 ohm here. So we can redraw the circuit again. That is, we can redraw it like this: 1 ohm, 2 ohm and 2 ohm. 4 ohm is replaced by this short circuit. So first of all, we are finding out what is the quantity. That is H11 equal to V1 by I1. That is our equation. That is H11 equal to V1 by I1. That is our equation. Here we have to find out V1. What is V1? V1 is here. What is the value of V1? V1 is equal to, we know that voltage will be equal to current into total resistance, or Z equivalent. So Z equivalent is obtained by looking the circuit at this point. So we can find out Z equivalent. For that, we are redrawing the circuit. Here you can see 2 ohm and 2 ohm are parallel, and that combination is in series with 1 ohm. So you will get the Z equivalent value as 2 parallel means it will be equal to 1 ohm. So that 1 ohm will be in series with 1 ohm. So series connection will give a equivalent resistance or equivalent impedance as 2 ohm. Okay. So now you got the value of V1 as V1 will be equal to I1 into Z equivalent. Z equivalent is equal to 2. So V1 will be equal to 2I1. So you want to find out the equation for H11. H11 equal to V1 by I1. So instead of V1, you can substitute this value. So you will get a 2. So H11 will be equal to 2 ohm. You know that H11 equation is voltage by current. So its unit will be ohm. Next, what is the quantity? By short circuiting the terminal V2, you will get what quantity? H21. That is H21 equal to I2 by I1. So let us go to H21 equal to I2 by I1. Again, you can utilize the same circuit because we are short circuiting V2 equal to 0. So in that circuit, what you can see is that I1 is flowing inwards and I2 is flowing this way. And here you are finding the ratio between this I1 and I2. When you are going to I1 side, you can see that this is like a T network, and in that case, I1 when reach here, it will be divided into this portion and it will be going to this portion. That means this I1 will be going to lower side 2 ohm and this side 2 ohm. Okay. So here the resistance are 2 ohm. That means equal resistance paths are there. That means I1 will be equally divided into this 2 ohm, 2 paths, right? So the current through this 2 ohm will be I1 by 2. The current through this 2 ohm will be I1 by 2. That means I1 will be divided equally to this parts, because the resistance of these parts are equal. So I1 by 2 current flows through here and I1 by 2 current flows through here. But you can see that here it is marked as I2 is flowing through this 2 ohm. What is its meaning? So I1 by 2 will be equal to minus I2. That is the meaning. Because I2 will be in opposite direction of I1 and I1 by 2 ohm 2 ampere current flows through this part. So we can write the equation minus I2 equal to I1 by 2. So you have H21 equal to I2 by I1. You can substitute the value of I2. So I1 will be cancelled out. So you will get H21 equal to minus 1 by 2. And here it is a dimensionless quantity because it is a ratio of two currents. What is the next quantity? Next quantity is H12 and H22, that is obtained by open circuiting the input terminals, that is open circuiting these terminals. So this short circuit is removed here. So the diagram in the question will become like this. If we are open circuiting A dash terminals, so V1 will be there, I1 will be equal to 0. When we are open circuiting that port, that I1 will be equal to 0 and the rest of the circuit will be remains in the same as given in the question. So V2 will be here, I2 will be here. So here first you are going to find out, see here the quantity is H12, then you will find H22. So we have the equation for H12 equal to V1 by V2. So we have to find out V1 equation and V2 equation. So let us see, look at this circuit. You can see that here I1 equal to 0. That means the current through this resistance is equal to 0 means that there is no meaning in this resistance connecting here. So V1 will be the voltage drop across this path, right? But when the current through this resistance is equal to 0, that means there is no voltage drop across this resistor. That means V1 will be the voltage drop across this 2 ohm resistance. So if you are redrawing the circuit, you will get the circuit like this. So that 1 ohm is omitted here and the rest of the circuit will be same. So we have the relation now here. From the above circuit, you can find that we want to find out V1 and also V2. Either you can find V1 first and then you can find V2. Here we are first finding V2 and V2 is the voltage across these terminals and here I1 equal to 0. So this part will not be there in the circuit. So the rest of the circuit will be here. So V2 will be obtained by, what is the value of V2? V2 is the voltage drop across BB dash terminals. It is obtained by multiplying I2 by Z equivalent. How you will get Z equivalent? Look at this circuit. Z equivalent will be 2 and 2 are parallel. See here I am redrawing the circuit here. 2 and 2 are series. So they will give you 4 ohm. That 4 ohm is in parallel with the 4 ohm. So that parallel combination give you 2 ohm. That is equivalent impedance. That is Z equivalent equal to 2 ohm. So V2 will be equal to I2 into 2. Next you want to find out V1. So V1 is the voltage drop across these terminals. That is across this one. But you know that here the current is 0. So that resistance will not be here. So V1 will be the voltage drop across this 2 ohm resistance. So V1 is the voltage drop across 2 ohm. So you have to find out this V1. And here V1 is the voltage drop across 2 ohm. That is we can represent V1 equal to V2 ohm. That will be equal to current through this 2 ohm into 2. What is the current through this 2 ohm? You can see here that I2 current flows through this part and here we can redraw the circuit like this. Here 4 ohm is the total combination. Here also 4 ohm. When I2 reaches this point, it will be going to this path and this path. But you can see here that it is a 4 ohm resistance path. It is also a 4 ohm resistance path. That means I2 will be divided equally to this 4 ohm and this 4 ohm. That means I2 by 2 flows through this path and I2 by 2 flows through this path. So if you want to find out the voltage drop across this 2 ohm, so that equation will become current into volt resistance. Here the resistance is 2, that you can write here, and the current will be I2 by 2 because both are equal resistance path. So I2 by 2 flows through this path and also I2 by 2 flows through this path. So the current through this 2 ohm resistance is equal to I2 by 2. So you can write V1 equal to V2 ohm equal to I2 by 2 into 2. That is equal to 2. That is equal to I2. So now you got the value of V1 and V2. So you can easily find out H12 by taking the ratio V1 by V2. So that value equal to 1 by 2. Since it is the ratio of two voltages, it is a dimensionless quantity. So H12 equal to 1 by 2. Next, what is the quantity you want to find out is here in the equation H22 equal to I2 by V2 by open circuiting the input terminals, that is I1 equal to 0. So H22 will be equal to, you can write the equation, you have H22 will be equal to I2 by V2. You can utilize the same circuit here, but you know that what is the value of V2? V2 equal to, you have that equation of V2. What is the equation of V2? V2 is equal to 2I2 by using the same circuit. So that will be equal to 2I2. So I2 and I2 get cancelled. So you will get 1 by 2. Here you can notice that it is the ratio of current and voltage. So the unit will be mho, that is inverse of resistance. So H22 will be equal to 1 by 2 mho. So this is all about this problem. It is very easy. You should know only the basics of network or circuits. Here we are using only the Ohm's law, and you can once again go through the problem. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, okay?